Hey.
Hello. Welcome to the Dirty Closet Podcast, where even if your closet is clean,
it's
dirty today. That's right. All right. I am one of your hosts, Charlie Rocket, along with my co-host here,
The Rise of J. Jones, aka J. Jones LaFlair, J. Sauce the Boss, El Presidente, Lord Sensei.
That is right. And this is episode 1 of season 2.
Woo! Dose.
Wow, we made it. We did.
I know. Look, we got renewed.
Mainly
we renewed ourselves.
We
got renewed.
And to celebrate season 2 and also to celebrate Halloween, which is coming up, we're doing something special that we like to call a SQUADcast.
Ooh, gang.
That's right. So what is a SQUADcast, you may ask? It is a podcast, but we are having the squad, the squad come through. So inviting a lot of our friends to have individual little mini segments instead of our normal full-time interview. We're doing mini interviews, and they're going to be Halloween themed.
Here we go.
That's right. And to kick us off with our first guest, he is a cosplayer, a content creator, an athlete, an Army veteran, and an international food critic. What's up? It is Certified Cosplayer Boy. What is up?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm happy.
He ain't nothing else. He's certified. Let him know.
Right.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad I could join y'all, man. Join y'all on the show.
Yeah,
we're happy to have you.
We clearly have been talking about it for some time. We met you at SableCon, officially met you at SableCon, right?
Oh yeah, that was in May, I believe.
Yeah, that was a blast.
That was a good time.
We originally were planning to do a photo shoot, a Mario photo shoot, and it ended up just being like a dance party.
Oh man, that felt like a family affair. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, man, that was so much fun, man.
It was, man.
I never really heard of SableCon until Charlie Rock who posted about it. I'm like, wait, SableCon, what is it? It's in the Carolinas, and it's literally 40 minutes away. I'm like, okay, let me check it out.
Right, always happy to have a Black Con in the Carolinas. We were happy to see it, and we had so much fun.
We had a great time.
And anybody who scrolls back through and watches those videos, they were not planned.
Oh yeah, no, not a scrap of the content that you see from that did we plan. It's just organic, just good.
Exactly. We was really literally just thinking, okay, what can we do? I got a backpack speaker.
Yeah,
music. Hey, let's get
this man had the music jumping, and all of a sudden, we did. I can't help it. I love dancing. Hey, anybody who comes to a con, if you run into me and there's music playing, odds are I'm jigging, I'm moving.
That's facts. We love to dance, but that ended up being all of our content. Maybe more dancing than photo shoot.
Even though the pictures we did take, the pictures we took were amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I still love those. Those are some of my favorites.
Oh yeah, we definitely killed that, man. That was, like I said, those poses that I kind of thought of. For the pictures, that was last minute as well. I'm like, oh, okay, dang.
Right.
I mean, they worked though. You would have thought we were in the lab a week later, just right now greatness. Yeah.
Right. That was the photo out. That was the album cover.
It was.
Oh yeah. Well, me and JJ.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my God. Yeah. So amazing ones.
What idea was it?
I don't even know.
At this point, look, you asking me, I don't even remember what I ate yesterday the whole time.
I know.
Hey, we definitely got to do that again, man.
Oh, no, we're running it back. That's not, why you think you on the SQUADcast, man? You the squad, you gang. You ain't going nowhere.
Well, yeah, man, that was definitely a good experience, man. I like definitely Black conventions though, because it's it's not really that many, of course, in the Carolinas. So I definitely had to check SableCon out.
Oh, for sure. I'm super excited for next year as well.
Oh yeah, next year is gonna be just as good, even better. You already know now that you spread the word, and then people see us doing our thing. They're like, nah, I gotta see what SableCon is. You know what I mean?
We have fun at SableCon, but I will say I'm pretty happy that our convention season is over. Do you have any conventions left this year?
I had AEW in mind, even though there's been a few changes. They're more strict on their rules this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't heard, of course, the dress code is more stricter, and
oh wow,
really?
It's a whole lot of restrictions, and a lot of people I'm hearing are not even going to AEW Anime Weekend Atlanta. But I've been debating if I were to go, it'll probably just be for Saturday. So yeah.
That's wild. That's news to me. You wouldn't think in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta does
Atlanta does what it wants.
Atlanta,
my city normally just be like, you whatever you bold enough to do, go for it.
But yeah, I love the cons in Atlanta, man. I've been to MomoCon. That was my first time was this past year. MomoCon was amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know how big it was until I actually went there. Because I heard all the talks about MomoCon. I'm like, oh, so this is what I've been missing out on. Okay.
Also, shout out to all my Atlanta people. I'm from the East Side, so shout out to Punk Black, everybody. Love y'all.
Outside of conventions, what else have you guys been up to? What have you been watching? What has been good?
Let's see. I've been watching a little bit of everything, like catching up on like Ahsoka, things like that. That's top tier. I ain't gonna lie to you. Demon Slayer, don't miss.
Oh yeah, we were catching up on Demon Slayer.
Hey, I ain't gonna do no spoilers, but let me tell you something. Kenzo ain't no hoe. Leave that man. That man's best left alone, Bucko.
Oh man.
Hey, none of them are.
They're not.
Man.
Also, shout outs to Nezuko because I might have been sleeping on her a little bit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give her her props right now.
This last season, they really upped the ante. They playing for keeps, and I appreciate it. Every character too. Like every character is well thought out, well designed. Been watching One Piece, both the anime and the live action. The live action, tough.
Man, the live action though. Everybody was fell asleep on the live action, man. They was really going to be like, man, this is going to be just like Dragon Ball Z,
when they thought it was going to be like Dragon Ball Evolution? Hell no.
I'm not going to this was my expectation.
Netflix was disappointing us back in the day, and so we're still a little heartbroken from Death Note and things like that. But but I'm happy they got it right this time because the casting is amazing.
Oh yeah,
I'm here for
everybody who they casted, like they acted their ass off. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to see what they do with Chopper
too, bro.
I'm trying to see what Chopper looks like.
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be a rough do. I want to see that myself. But I love
my expectations for that show. It was here, but when I watched the whole series, it was like to the real. Like,
it's worth it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a well worth watch. So I know as far as sports go, I know you in football man. And the same thing with me in basketball. And like I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching some preseason things. Like as far as basketball goes, it's gonna be a crazy season, man. Like they got Victor Wembanyama coming in, being like a 7-foot whatever demigod, looking like the next Shaq. That's crazy. Damian Lillard and Giannis on the same team in Milwaukee. That's crazy.
I know you ready.
Boy, like this not a league about to look crazy next season. It's really up for grabs. I like it when it's balanced because that means like I like it when I feel like any team can win. Now when Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and was all on the same team, I was like, Doug Golden State going win.
Man, the whole division, like we already know who's gonna win in this division, but
yeah, exactly. But I was gonna say I was watching some football things, man. Aaron Rodgers, I felt bad at like for the Jets. It had to be him.
The first,
he got 3 snaps off.
I mean, we should really be laughing at that because I mean, if we were in his shoes.
Nah, I'm not even laughing. I just was like, did y'all see him come out the tunnel though? He had the flag on. Like he was ready to do damage. He was like, I was like, oh, he finna give y'all something. But then when it was raining outside, I was like, y'all think maybe it's smart to play him? I said, cool, it is what it is.
I appreciate what you're saying though, because seriously, if I was in anybody's shoes, like don't talk about me. Because I wouldn't be able to do it.
Hey, I'm gonna be completely honest. He got his millions keeping him nice and comfortable tonight.
He still pay regardless.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what doesn't hurt my feelings? If my feelings were hurt, I would go check my bank account. It's like you have 9 0 0 0 0 0. Like you can't. I'm like, nah.
I may be out the season, but I'm still getting paid. So
I know that's right. Well, moving on to our Halloween topic, I have a perfect Halloween question for you. We kind of talked about this before we actually went live, but do you have Halloween plans? Like, I know a lot of cosplayers are like, I have all these cosplays, but what to wear for Halloween? Do you have any Halloween plans?
Yeah, well, once my costume eventually gets delivered because I'm still waiting on it. It was supposed to be here like last week, but I had ordered Art the Clown from the Terrifier. If you're familiar with the
no,
put me
interesting.
On.
So the Terrifier is pretty much this okay. Art the Clown is pretty much I guess it seems like he's about to be another horror icon.
Oh, I'm here for it. Because I love horror. I love all that.
Yeah, that's all him.
I really don't want to spoil it until all how
he is.
It's pretty much like a gory slasher movie, man. Terrifier and Terrifier 2.
Oh, I got it. You know what? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna wait till she falls asleep. I'm gonna put some headphones in.
Oh no, that's not for me. That is not for me. I will be scared for the rest of my life.
If you like gory movies, I recommend the Terrifier Part 1 and 2.
I'm here for it. That's me all day.
Well, I'm hyped to see the costume.
Yeah. Look at the costume. I'm gonna show out with it.
Oh, I already know. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Every costume you do, you really bring you to it. And I know you're gonna add like that extra thing. Like I already know it's gonna be fire, but it's gonna be extra fire because you did it. Like,
hey, appreciate it, man.
Hey, it's easy to say what's the truth, man.
Yeah, my friend was having a Halloween costume party, so yeah, once I get it, I'm gonna definitely show all out with it, man. Of
course, it's always interesting when a cosplayer goes to a Halloween costume because it's like, of course you're gonna show out.
Halloween party.
Like they didn't even prepare for the level of show out you finna do.
I know.
Once I get it, man, I'm gonna put the work on it, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see it.
Well, do you have like a favorite costume that you've worn in the past, or like when you were a kid, or anything like that? Something that like stands out to you?
That's a good question. I guess I had to say Superman because I mean, I said that's probably like the first costume I probably say I worn as a kid. And I mean, simple. Something simple. And I guess it was maybe a little cheap back then. So
hey, but also it's nothing like feeling like Superman. That's a crazy feeling. I remember my first time I got to cosplay the Green Ranger, and I had that little fake little plastic mask. Y'all know the one with the white string, and you just kind of put your tongue you put your little tongue in that little slit and like cut your tongue and shit. I was out there like the Green Ranger. I was like, it's morphin' time. Like, fuck yeah. Like no one can tell me nothing. I was ready for Rita. I was ready for Zed. I was ready for all the putties. I was ready for all the shenanigans, man. But I'll never forget that costume because I remember I kept putting my tongue through the thing, and I remember cutting my tongue, and I was like, damn, does this happen to Power Rangers? Like,
what's funny is that I feel like that's a memory that so many kids have, putting their tongue through that thing. Why are we stupid?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the real question. Why are we dumb?
In any other situation, we didn't know better. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. In any other situation, I wouldn't have done that dumb shit. But like for some reason, like on Halloween night, I'm standing outside like ding dong, waiting for candy. I'm just like,
I'm Tommy.
Just like just waiting for some dumb shit to happen too.
He said, "This is how I call the sword."
Exactly. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh man. Oh, I got a quick question.
Yeah.
So okay, y'all went trick or treating before, right? As kids, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay, so have you ever went to somebody's door and they gave you a treat, candy, whatever, and you just looked at it, you were just so disappointed, you just never said thank you, just walked off?
You know what it was? I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been times where like they gave me something that I was like, now nobody wants this shit. But then at the same time, like I had an adult with me. So then it's like I might not say thank you, but what I would do is I would just do like a silent, like a bow, kind of like yeah, okay. Like
you turned it back.
Yeah. I think it was only one time ever where I kind of like shook my head because somebody tried to give me a joke for Halloween. Like you came to their door and they tell you a joke. And
like, they gave you the trick instead of the treat.
I was like,
that's not it.
I was like, I'm sitting here like, I'm 8, right?
The option is a joke. Like,
I didn't come for this.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's cold too. Like I'm outside talking to you and you want to tell me something. And then the joke wasn't funny either. So then it's like, I really left with nothing. So like,
I feel like I always said thank you, but I also will say I'm probably the most likely to want the unwanted treats. Like if you're like, and here's an apple, I'll be like, great, I'm putting it in.
For any treat.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a kid where if I went to their house and all of a sudden they give you like a king size Snickers back when king size was like actually a king. I was like, oh, I said you
as a kid.
Like you a real one. I said, damn. Hey, we used
to came back in another costume for another.
You right? Exactly. No. You laugh. I've done that once.
I would have tried it.
Oh, you tried it? But like, no, I literally was like, oh, I'm a ghost. Woo, like type shit. Like,
oh man.
Oh no, I did.
Now we all know.
No, I ain't gonna lie. No, they knew. They knew. They knew because of like even when I was leaving, they was like, "Tell your mama you greedy." I was like, "Oh no!" Like the jig is out.
Don't tell your mama.
Like I like because the same thing is I feel like I was a distinctly shaped child. So like you knew me. So like even if I switched costumes, like I know he would. I know she saw me. I was like, I know he ain't back again. Like I really tried it though. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look. One thing about me is I'm truthful. I tried it, and she was like,
"Hey, you got all the good stuff."
Right.
Exactly. I said,
all these apples and fruit.
I remember when king size Kit Kat came with like 2 full rows of Kit Kat, like it was like a long, she handing out gems. I said,
now you know if you giving this out, I'm coming back.
Exactly. Hey, look, you can't bless the poor and then expect the poor not to come. I came back a second time, like, please, can I have some more? She's like,
Lord.
Oh shit.
Well, continuing on with the Halloween spirit, we said that we were going to ask our guests if they had a funny or interesting, intriguing story, whether it's a dating story, a Halloween story. So what kind of story do you got for us today?
I got all kinds of stories. You want the good, bad, or the ugly?
Oh, I said if you can somehow combine all three, I'm here.
Right.
Okay. Well, here's one. Okay, here's a dating story.
Okay. So
here's a story where I learned that you should never let your friends put you on a blind date.
Lord.
Like I learned the hard way. Cause boy, I say this was like when I was 18. So this guy I used to work with, he was like, hey, my girlfriend got a sister that we can hook you up with. And I was like, okay, let me can I see some pics of how she looked or something? But he didn't have any pictures to show me.
Oh, that's always like, that's a dead giveaway.
He's like, I don't got no pictures, so I mean, if you're interested still, I mean, we was going out, that weekend to see like a movie and go out to eat and stuff.
Right.
And I was like, well, shoot, I was like, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do. I don't have nothing else to do. So I was like, fuck it, okay. So we met, I had met them because we was on a carpool to a restaurant and a movie and stuff. And when I finally get there to meet up with them and, I guess the date that they had for me, I was like, when I finally seen, I was like,
he said, not for me. He said, not for me.
Well, I done drove all the way here, so I'm like, well, shoot, fuck let's go. Man.
Lord. I feel like blind date stories are so scary.
You know what it is? No, I know exactly what that is though. Like, bro, you already done put in the effort. You thought about it for a few days. Like, you was like, shit, it's just a movie and whatever. Like,
yeah.
I know what you mean.
I was trying to keep a positive mind.
Yeah,
but man, but I just couldn't. So yeah, I mean, we went to a restaurant. I can't remember the restaurant because it was so long ago. But yeah, we went to the restaurant. We chilled. Of course, I had like conversations with her and stuff like that. And but I sure remember this. They were like short conversations. Like I didn't really keep it going because I mean, I was trying to like show that I wasn't showing interest in her or anything like that.
Right.
But I think I probably was. Now I remember this too on the date. She had got her a drink. It was some type of lemonade or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, it's pretty good. You want to try it? I was like, fuck yeah, let me try it. And I was like, wait a minute. Let me get my straw and try it out.
Yeah. No.
Right. I had to think I was this close to like, oh, wait. You know what? I don't even know you. And so let me go and get my straw. I still remember that. And I think I kind of, at that point, I was like, damn, I think I am showing signs that I'm not really feeling.
Yeah. No. But at the same time, though, I ain't mad at you for setting your boundaries because there's nothing worse than like leading somebody on, especially when it's like very clear that that's not.
He said, let me clean this straw off real fast.
Yeah. But it's like
cool though, man. She was real cool. She was real nice. But I just, she was just one of my type. She wasn't my type. So
No, and you know what? And that happens because, you know, like you said, I think I might have been 16, 17 years old. And my friend was just like, oh, we know this girl who, you know, oh my God, it just seems like you guys would just hit it off. And of course, at 16, 17 years old, you're like, of course, sure. Like, you know, like,
right.
This could be the one because
right.
They probably thought, but it wasn't for me. So.
Yeah, no. So we meet up in front of FYE. That's how old I am. So I'm waiting. Like, and she told me, like, this is like one of them shits where it's like cell phones just had like basic texting and basic shit back then. So it was just like, oh, what are you wearing? I'll have on like a red dress with like, I don't know, black shoes. And so you're looking at everybody who could possibly be this person. Of course, that's the day when everybody got on the colors that could possibly whatever.
Right.
I see one person, I was like, that can't be them. I didn't even second guess it. I said, that's funny. All of a sudden they're getting closer, and I said, no. Hey, and I just remember thinking, like, I don't know what people think of me. Yeah, no. Who people set you up? It's like a direct reflection of how they feel about you.
Remember on American Dad, and they were showing Klaus. They said, "Oh, that fish looked just like."
Oh
you.
yeah,
said, that doesn't look like me. He's got a big thing on his head. He's looking like. They're like, no, you must be the same kind of fish.
Yeah, that's got to be the same thing. That's
exactly what it is. Like when people be like, "Oh, you look just like so and so," I'm like, "Who?"
And they show you who you look like, and you be like, "That's okay."
No, yeah, it's wild to find out the way people see you through like
through their lens.
Who they set you up with, who they say you look like, something like that. It's wild.
Well, oh yeah. So after the dinner, of course, we went to the movie theater. I believe at that time it was the Kevin Hart had dropped a comedy special. I think it was Last in My Pain that hit theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all went to see that afterwards. And hey, I'm glad she didn't rub against my leg or anything like that there in that room. So I was like, I was thinking that, but I said it wasn't until after it was done, the movie was over, we were about to leave, and I heard a voice behind me. They called my somebody behind me called my name. I was like, who called my name? And it was like, yo, what's good? And I'm like, yo, what's up? They're gonna think I'm with, we're a thing or something. So I didn't even say, hey, I'll be back. I just went straight to the person who called my name. I was like, yo, what's good? Hey, what's up, man? Hey. And of course he asked, like, yo, was that me right there? You were her? No, like, no. See, look, hey, I can explain. See, what had
happened was
God damn. I know you ain't pull up with what had happened was. That's what's crazy. That's how you know.
I'm not with
I mean, I just kept it short. Like, we just, it was just a friend that I was honest with him. It was like, a blind date pretty much. They tried to hook me up with this girl. But I mean, she cool, but it's just, yeah, she's just not my type.
I wonder what her version of the story was. She was like, and then somebody came over, he would not claim me. And like, she's like, I went to the Quick Trip and I bought all the taquitos that they had rolling on the thing. She said, I just had to fill the void.
But yeah, I kind of felt bad after that because I was like, I could at least told her, hey, I'll be back. I see somebody that know me. Because I just literally just walked off and didn't say nothing. I just
you ain't feel that bad.
I guess at that moment, I was like,
I was going to put your oxygen mask on before you help anybody else. You just put your mask on. It'd be like that. Sometimes you gotta just catch your breath, man. It'd be like that.
This isn't about you.
This isn't. Hey, they said blind for a reason.
But yeah,
I've never even been on a blind date, and I'm probably happy for that because I only hear bad stories.
I've been on two, and both of them were just as with the blind. I was like, y'all didn't see any. Like, I don't know what y'all saw in us. That's how I know it was a blind date because I don't know what y'all saw.
Before?
Golly.
But then what's crazy? Somebody saw that person and then was like, "That's perfect for JJ." So then I'm like, "Is that what you see when you see me?"
I got some questions. Like, really?
No. See, they've already gotten to know the person. Not romantically because they're not in that. And so then they realize the personality will fit you, But then they're like, we just got to get past this one hump. That's unfortunately, it's the first thing that you'll see. So
is the hump, the Quasimodo hump. They're
it's
actually a hump
on their back.
They're like, I thought you said she went to Notre Dame. Nah.
Oh man.
Well, it was a blasty blast hearing all about your lovely dating story. But before we leave today and head on to our next guest, I wanted to ask you something else. I wanted to ask, what's your favorite horror movie? Like, what's your favorite movie to watch to get into the Halloween spirit?
That's a good one. I have to say Saw. Like I can sit down and watch the whole series if I had the time.
Oh, snap.
So I went through which ones they're on now? I think Saw 10 just released. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm definitely going to check that one out.
Lord, I did see a Saw movie in college, but I was like this. This probably the whole time.
Oh yeah, you don't like scary movies, so
I surely don't, and I still think about all the sounds that I heard.
Completely honest with you. Let me tell you, I am a found footage based on a true story type of paranormal activity kind of person. Blair Witch Project, give me 6 to 7 people that don't believe shit's about to go left, and they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna videotape," and then the whole time they're just getting picked off, and then it's some detective finds this supposedly real footage. Love that shit. I eat it up. I love survival horror. I love, man. Let me tell you, I love Saw as well. What is it? Have you seen Cube and Hypercube and all the shit where some?
Oh yeah, I think Cube. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you, me and horror is like that child that I never see but once a season. But when I do, I'm like, oh, why aren't you around all the time?
What kind of comparison?
Oh man.
Okay,
because horror is not allowed in this house.
Give me 31 Days of Halloween. I'm here for Hocus Pocus. Okay, everybody, that's where we're at over here.
I mean, Hocus Pocus ain't bad.
Halloween Town. Okay, that's where actually that one was a little after me. I was a little old by the time Halloween Town came out, but I appreciate it. That's fine. But I'm here for what's the one with the mummy guy? Well, thank you so much for finally coming on to our show. I know that we've been trying to get our schedules to match, but please let all of our listeners know where they can find you.
You can find me definitely on Instagram. That's pretty much my main social media page. I mainly be on Instagram, Certified_Cosplayer Boy. You can find me on Facebook, Certified Cosplay. You can also catch me on Twitter. It's Mr. Certified C, and also on TikTok, Certified Cosplay.
Awesome.
Hey, wait, he forgot you can also find him in these cosplay streets at a con near you.
Yeah, like I say, if I be at AW, I'll be there, and also on J1 Con as well in Philly.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Hey, y'all heard him? He everywhere. He say his name 3 times. He appear like Candyman.
I know that's right. And on that note, thank you so much for joining. We will be back literally in 2 seconds if you're listening to this.
Oh yeah, for
with
sure.
a brand new guest for Halloween. So stay tuned.
All right. Take it easy.